All right. Good. All right. Good afternoon, Sharks. So imagine a young runner, Joe. Imagine a young runner, Joe, who wants to compete at the D1 level. You know, he has a well-balanced diet, but currently he faces many setbacks in his training, like reduced endurance levels during his training and frequent injuries. He's advised by his peers and athletes to maybe examine his micronutrient profiles. However, he looks at solutions in the market right now, like micronutrient supplements, that may not be the best fit for young athletes. They do not provide the right amount of nutrients at the right amount of time, if not used adequately. And also, he's discovered comprehensive tests like blood samples and saliva samples, but they can be often intrusive and cost ineffective. How can we maximize Joe's potentials without having to sacrifice safety and affordability? My name is Pranav Chabolu.
My name is Shalim. So the problem, as Pranav stated, is that individuals who undergo high levels of activity, such as Joe, who may be a runner or a track star or something, they need higher levels of micronutrients because their body depletes more micronutrients as they're undergoing the activity. And as you can see from this chart, riboflavin or vitamin B2 needs to be higher in athletes as opposed to non-athletes by up to 2 times.
So continuing on the problem, marginal mineral deficiencies play a huge role in reduced performance for training professionals and athletes, and it's also been shown that supplements do not enhance performance as many would think.
The solution is Omen, which stands for oxygen, minerals, electrolytes, and nutrients. It's a wearable device. It has electrodes which correspond to different vitamins and minerals, and that chart is better explained by it's what a standard person should have in terms of their micronutrients. So what our device would do is create a on-demand test. It'll give you a micronutrient profile, and we can compare that to that kind of chart, which we would do research and get a good estimate of what it should be based on your needs. And then we also provide meal recommendations to help you get to the level you want to be at.
This all sounds really good, and there actually hasn't been a product like this in the market yet. You may have heard of Gatorade Sweat Patch, but what Gatorade Sweat Patch does is they just track sweat level and sweat rate, and they're able to analyze your sodium concentration and then basically analyze dehydration levels during workouts. But why is Omen better? It's wearable, it's on demand, and it provides meal recommendations and allows users to connect to a social network through our application.
Through Startup Lab, we did over 200 customer interviews, and what we found is that our main customer segment is training athletic professionals who can use our app to better their micronutrients.
So what's next is we would like investments from investors like yourselves to actually design the physical prototype and the application as well. And there's been a lot of research into how we're going to do the sweat extraction, and we'd like to use those funds to actually test that as well. And yeah, that's Omen.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.